Okay, so who all remembers this from years and years and years ago? I'm doing just a quick little informal video on my channel just to tell you guys about the fact that this has came to fruition. Yay! A different company, actually CindWoodLooms, has finally made the Heart Loom. Thank God. The changes that needed made to this one, I'm not awkward at all. The changes that needed made to this one were made! CindWood did this one on their own. The company who did this one, I told them if they want to be able to weave actual hearts, this had to be down lower. And it needed to be a little wider. Lower and wider. Alright, so I'm going to throw that back. They came out with the Heart Loom in 2 different gauges. You have the 5/8 gauge with 48 pegs, and the 1/2 inch gauge with 60 pegs. Now I did throw a video on my TikTok, just kind of an unboxing, and I keep getting all these questions. What can we do? What can we do? What can we do? Whatever you want. That's what's awesome about knitting looms. You're not held to the confines of the heart shape itself. I'll give you an example. Okay, so I've got this little, this is just a swatch loom. And look what I'm making. I'm actually using 8 pegs, so I'm making an 8-peg blanket. I can make a blanket for a queen-size bed with this if I wanted to. I'm actually making dishcloths. The ridge on the 10-stitch blanket is going to be very, very nice scrubby. As you can see, this is just a tiny flat thing that I'm going to make something that's going to be very, very, very large on. If I want, I could work in the round. Just knitting the round like you normally do. It's not going to keep this heart shape. I can knit on a square loom and I'm still going to get round items. I can knit in flat panels like here. There's the shape, really the advantagements you get from this shape is because you can actually weave heart shapes with it. You can easily weave heart shapes, which I'll do individual video on how to weave with this loom. But I want to say, I think Scarlet Royal already has some patterns out for this loom. I'm not really sure who else. I've just got mine in the mail yesterday, and I haven't really done much look on what's out there for it yet because it is new. Definitely check it out. In the video description below, I do have an influencer code and everything, so all the information will be in the video description below if you'd like to get one of your own, or if you want to check out what else CindWood has. But okay, so the 5/8 gauge, and another question I get, which I'll go ahead and answer now. What size yarn do we use on these? A lot of it goes to preference, a lot of it goes to stitches. 1/2 inch gauge loom, I prefer a worsted number 4 weight yarn. Personal preference. 5/8 gauge, I prefer a number 5 chunky. If you are doing like a flat stitch or something, a worsted should be okay. It's personal preference. Hopefully you guys will see me have some patterns out for these looms very, very soon. Life's been crazy and it's super, super cold out, so wish me luck, everybody.